Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I made a mistake. I hit the wrong button. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your girl, the Mrs. Baby. Or you could call me Big Baller Shaka. Jason, I had to pull Jason up on that one. you call me Bowling.
Bowling.
I'm
God is
just playing.
good, man. At the end of the day, God is good. You hear
God
me?
is amazing.
Whew, I feel like a weight has been lifted. God is good.
I don't know what. A weight lifted off of who? You? No, I'm just
Yep.
playing. I'm just playing. If it's been lifted off of me, it's been lifted off of you. Hey, y'all, we are in the building, baby. We is in the building. It is your girl, Miss Peachy, and we got our boy Jason. Some of y'all over there at CTV Radio World, y'all know him as Biggie.
That part.
But over here, it ain't Jason. It ain't Jason. Not Jay. Jason.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute, okay? We didn't do a show on Wednesday. We didn't do a show on Friday. I didn't do a show on Monday. Whew, that's that's 3 days in a row. You know, 3 shows rather in a row. So I definitely apologize, y'all, but it was so much going on for the good, okay? For the good. And I had an event. We had an event at the end of the month, last month. Um, it was great. Jason came down here. Jason, you came to the A.
Second home, man. So it really is my second home. You know what I mean? And I love it every
Ain't
time I'm
lying.
there.
Ain't lying.
Look, man. I've been there way too many times right now. I gotta
Yes,
switch
you
up flight
have.
pass. I gotta decide to if I'm gonna get these different flight passes and skipping TS, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the
All
airlock
that,
now.
all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's blessings. But God is good, man.
He really is. And we are so thankful each and every day for the Lord heaven above.
Mm-hmm,
We
mm-hmm.
really are. I was trying to pull up the pictures Okay, there goes some of them. I'm finna show y'all just a little bit of the pictures. Okay, we ain't finna go through all these pictures. I told y'all tonight is reaction night. We ain't seen none one of these videos that we finna play, and I have not seen these pictures. Jason has not seen these pictures. They just got to me today. So I'm finna show y'all a little bit. I'm gonna try to make it bigger for y'all. Let me do it like this
Mm-hmm.
and do it like that. And then I'm finna go over here and see if I there it go down here. Jason, tell me if you see it bigger.
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
That's good right there, or some more. No, oops. Okay, so dang, what is it doing?
What you doing?
I don't know. Is that good?
There you go. That's good. Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. So we're just gonna flip through. Also, this right here, this was Tiana. Tiana. I'm sorry. Tiana's family. Hey, Miss Danielle.
And they were a gorgeous family, man.
What
They
they?
looked amazing.
Baby, they came through.
Mm-hmm.
And she came through with them glasses, baby. All I kept telling her was, Danielle, I love them glasses, Danielle. This was Mika's family. Sergeant Airman and
Mm-hmm.
Andre. They family came, showed up, showed out, baby. So and I gotta make sure they get their pictures too. That's me. That's us. That's the families. Look at Kirsten. That's my baby right there.
Garden.
Yes. We put all the pictures in the backyard, y'all. We put all the pictures in the backyard. That was the preacher doing it was the last prayer,
Yep.
the closing prayer. Um, that was Terrell's family. She had lost two sons to gun violence. That was Ashley's family. That's Ashley in the front. I'm sorry. That's Kanithia's family with the
Yep.
t-shirts on. And Jason, do you know I didn't even tell them to wear their t-shirts?
No, they came in unison, and I loved it. They was
Yes.
representing their loved one. Yeah.
Majority all the families did.
Yes, they did.
They go, yes, this is Jason praying. Shout out to Aleda.
Yeah, big
Aleda,
shout out
she
to her.
helped out so much with
Ah,
this event. Look at that.
great job. I mean, all the things that you guys did together to bring this to fruition, such an amazing job. So shout out to the staff. Shout out to everybody, especially you for putting it on, and even the thought process of like really bringing this together. And then shout out
Yes.
to everybody that executed. You know what I'm saying? Right along with it. So everybody that helped with bringing food, that helped with setting up, that helped with organizing it. We want to say thank you so much.
Yes. This was the inside. Oh, look at little man. Yeah, we did a candlelight visual. Like everything was just so nice, y'all. What I'm going to do, I am going to have my what's his name? My intern, Jaden. Because Jaden was up there too. He was there. I'm gonna have my intern go ahead and put everything together, make a big old video. Very nice. Like shout out to Wendell. Shout out to Wendell, Face Star Photos. Y'all know I've been rocking with Wendell literally since day one. Literally. That's my brother from another mother. I love you so, Wendell. So Wendell, thank you so much. You capture pictures so well. So well. So again, another kudos to Wendell. Shout out to my husband, to Jason, Charlotte. Like we all was in the building. So everybody was there. They was able to meet every last one of us. So that was absolutely amazing just as well. So all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Jason, anything you want to say? Oh, you go ahead and mention that Roku tonight too, baby, because Roku is here to stay.
Say full effect. Yeah.
It is.
I know, man. Please, man. Like she just said, everybody, make sure that you guys hit those follow buttons with us, especially over on Facebook and YouTube. Let's get those YouTube numbers up. If you're over there right now, hit the thumbs up to make sure that we
Yes.
notice that you are engaging with us. You heard? And if you're on any other platform, hit that respectful like or thumbs up button to also, again, indicate that you rocking with us. If you're not following us on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook and you want to be just a little bit different, you can go ahead and follow us over on Roku TV. What you'll need to do is go to Roku TV, which is an enabled device or app, and download Peachy Tyme. That's Time spelled with the Y, Tyme. You'll search for us just like how you would search for Paramount, Netflix, Hulu, any of those things. You'll do the exact same way. Excuse me. You'll do exactly the exact same way. And also, if you want to watch any of our previous shows, you will also be able to look for it on Roku TV and or the YouTube, our YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch any of our previous shows, kind of lock in to see exactly what we do and know exactly how we operate on these shows when we're giving back to these families and allowing them to speak their truth about the injustice that has happened to their loved one through any sort of violence that has taken part in their family. Again, we love you all. We're glad that you're here. If you're in the building right now, man, let us know where you are watching from, whether it's on a particular website or the Roku TV. And also let us know where you at. Like Ms. Joyce says she watching from Atlanta, man. Big shout out to Joyce, man, for being here with us today. She also says, hello, Jason. How you doing, Joyce? How you doing? Shout out to Queenie. She in the building with us, too, as well. Queenie, I know you laughing.
Queen Me. Hey, Queen Me. Jason, I met Queen Me over there years ago when I first started on Station Head.
Oh, okay.
And,
What's up?
Yep. When I very first started on Station Head, and she been rocking with me ever since. I love me some Queen Me. Mwah. Thank you, boo, for rocking with me.
Big shout out to
Literally.
South Carolina and the building. South Kakalaki. Come on and raise up.
And I want to send a very, very, very special shout out to my friend, Allllll.
Mhm.
Allllll,
Yeah.
you're so funny. I just got no. She just the lady said, "Oh no."
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
She said, "Oh no." I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I saw the picture."
Why would you do that to her? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Allllll.
Cause we love Allllll. We love Allllll over here. We shout them.
Absolutely.
Nah, y'all, let's go ahead and start this show, baby. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. We probably won't get into all the videos tonight that I have out for you guys, but we definitely gonna start off with this one, baby. This man got robbed in Houston at his home. At his home, yeah, at his home. Looked like it was in the car. So let's go ahead. Let's get this show started, y'all. I love you all. Here we go.
Well, now at 5, a Fox 26 exclusive. Imagine this, being robbed at gunpoint right outside of your own home in the middle of the day.
That's what happened to a man in Allllll, and it was all caught on camera. Fox 26 is live outside of the Houston Police Department where officers are investigating the case. That's where we also find Jillian Hartman. So what did the victim tell you, Jillian?
Well, the victim tells me that he just moved into a new house. He was really excited about a fresh start, but after he was robbed at gunpoint in his own driveway, he's sharing his story only with Fox 26, hoping that police catch the suspect soon.
I wanted this to be a really fresh, new, exciting start for me, but right now it feels like the complete opposite. I feel very scared, I feel very uncomfortable. This happened on my property where I should feel the safest, and I'm extremely afraid.
Marcus Francis spoke exclusively with Fox 26 about a terrifying moment all caught on surveillance video. He said Wednesday afternoon around 4 o'clock, he just got home, was cleaning his car in his driveway along Canino Road when a man walked up asking about the neighborhood. Marcus says they chatted for...
Baby, Ninjas ain't worth shit.
Not at all.
They will come and talk to you and have a full-fledged conversation.
You one of them ones that steal something from you and help you find it.
And help you find it.
Wow.
You know what? Every time somebody say that, Jason, I think about this girl. Ooh, Jesus, I almost said her name. But I think I would have said it wrong. So I can't say her name. And I don't even know if she's still alive. I don't even know if she's still alive. But baby, if she is, hold on. Don't play with me. If she is, she know who she is. When I tell this story, heifer, you know who you are. Jason said, people that man was one of them people that will steal something from you and help you look for it. Baby, just in case you watching, let me tell y'all what this girl did. It was many years ago, before me and Pooh even got married, before we even moved to Atlanta. This is how long ago that was. She was living with us, her and her boyfriend. Boyfriend, you know who you is. You know who you is, boyfriend. Boyfriend might see this. I know boyfriend's still alive. You know, his ex-boyfriend now. But I know ex-boyfriend's still alive. And I'm not going to say his name because he be watching my page all the time. So what's up? You know who you are. Let me tell you. She sat there and I had bought a money order. I bought a money order for my car notes. And I asked her to ride with me to Kalamazoo. This is Michigan. I wasn't even in Georgia. I asked her to ride with me to Kalamazoo. She rode with me to Kalamazoo to visit my friends. And I said, hold on. Let me go make sure she in there. Because I was surprising my homegirl. So I told her to wait in the car. Do you know, by the time I came back, my friend wasn't there. We came on back to Grand Rapids. And she went her way because she wasn't living with us no more. She went her way. Do y'all know when I went back to get that money order out my car, it was gone. It was gone. She had stole my money order. Now, I know there's some of y'all out there that's a little cray-cray, a little crazy. And y'all probably like, well, Tennille, you didn't see her. You know, Jason, you see I ain't say Miss Peachy. I was full-fledged Tennille back then. Full-fledged. Well, no, Miss Peachy.
Right.
So some of y'all probably like, well, Tennille, you ain't see her do it, so you can't blame her. Ex-boyfriend. Remember when y'all got into it and she had to go back home with her family? Ex-boyfriend told me that they cashed my money order as they spent it.
Snitch.
Couldn't get mad at, well, I did get mad at him for a little bit, but I just, I cussed him out something real good. Ex-boyfriend. But that was almost $400. Almost $400. And they had a ball with my money. I ain't never seen that heifer since. I ain't never seen her since. And I pray I never see her again. Now, will I do anything? No. No, I would not. If I saw her walking right now, I would not touch her. I wouldn't say nothing to her at all because I got too much to lose. I got too much to lose. Jason, no, he'll tell you.
Way too much.
Okay, so let's go back to it. Blame Jason, y'all. Blame Jason. If Jason wouldn't have said that,
it right.
He wouldn't even have to go into the store.
That part.
But so if y'all see me out on the street, if you say that word, I'm gonna tell you the story. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he waiting. He waiting.
About 5 minutes, he had no idea what was about to happen next.
I go back to cleaning my car, and that's where everything just kind of takes a turn for the worse. I'm cleaning my car, I turn around, and there's a gun pointed directly in my face, like directly here in my face.
Hold on,
I'm like freaking out.
This is not funny,
kind
y'all.
of takes a turn
I
for
just
the
laugh
worse.
at everything.
I'm cleaning my car, I turn around, and
He's
there's a
just
gun pointed
diving.
directly in my face, like directly here in my face. I'm like freaking out. Of course, I think I'm gonna die. I like immediately jump back reaction-wise because it's a gun pointed, and both hands, he like had this strong grip, like he was so ready to use it. And he's pointing it directly in my face, like just relax. And I'm looking through the barrel of the gun. I can see directly at the hole, and I'm just freaking out. Like my heart is pounding. My hands go up immediately. I'm just so scared.
Marcus says a second man shows up, an accomplice. Together, they force Marcus inside his house and robbed him.
They're forcing me inside the house. They tell me to go to the ground. They ask me for my wallet. They're like, give me your money. Give me any money you have. We want only cash. I give them my wallet. No resistance again. One guy has his foot on me. I'm just laying there. They're going through my wallet. They go through my car. The second guy goes through my car. He's going through my car. I tell them that honestly, I have nothing of value. I just moved in. All my stuff are in boxes. And they just had the gun on me the entire time. All I thought to myself was like, I'm going to die. I'm really going to die right here in front of my house right now.
After the men took off, Marcus locked the door and called 911. He hopes his story helps police catch the men responsible. Now, Houston police here tell me that they are investigating this case, and anyone with information, call HPD or Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. Reporting live, I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox 26 News.
That was in Houston, y'all. That was in Houston. I thought he was gonna say he was hoping that his story could help somebody in the future. Can't help us. Cause we do the same thing that you was doing just then. Yeah. Cleaning our car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing too, though. Like, you gotta be cautious of your surroundings. I guess he must felt like he's in a better neighborhood, so that's why he took less precaution. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just be more aware of your surroundings. If you talk to the man, you got to keep an eye on that man after that. Especially, you just got to keep an eye on your surroundings, man. So I'm glad that actually happened to him, and he, you know what I'm saying, he's still with us to tell that story. And to be honest with you, if I just rented or even bought that house, yeah, it's a renege. Close it. I'm taking all the cuts. I'm not living here any longer, and we're moving to another part of the city. I would not stay in that house.
You said you wouldn't?
Nope, not at all. I would not. In that time, I'm calling the police and the landlord saying, break the lease, please.
And then he had just moved in, like you said. So yeah.
That part. So my stuff is still in boxes. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm gone. Peace.
There you go. Jason has spoken. He a Audi 5000. Well, let's get into this next video, y'all. This was quite interesting, Jason. We don't get too many of these type of videos, but an 8-year-old was murdered. Okay. And the teen that has been charged is speaking out from jail. Oh yeah, speaking out from jail. Mama now said, you finna speak today. We need to get the whole community on our side. So here we are, y'all. Check this out.
Good evening, I'm Daniela Guzman. We begin with a story you'll see only on 2 tonight. A teenager, a 17-year-old charged in connection with her brother's brutal death, is speaking exclusively with KPRC2 News from jail.
Kara Walker is charged with injury to a child after her 8-year-old brother Charles Walker died in February. Kara's ex-boyfriend, Nolan Stallings, is also charged with injury to a child. KPRC2's Corley Peel joins us live now here in the studio. Corley, you spoke exclusively to Kara and her parents.
That's right, Keith and Daniela. Charles's injuries were so severe, he had cracks in his skull, and their parents say there's no way Kara Walker could have physically caused those injuries since she's only about 100 pounds. With her permission, Kara called me from jail saying she had a close relationship with her brother, and Nolan Stallings was the last person with him before his death.
Why are you choosing to speak with me?
To hopefully help with everything and help show what's the truth and get justice for my brothers. I'm being wrongfully charged in that I've
Kara Walker's tears could be heard through a jail call as she talked about her 8-year-old brother, Charles Walker.
This is why I've been, telling me really about And it's hard.
Walker says she and Charles were at her ex-boyfriend's home in Highlands on February 10th. She described hearing Nolan Stallings scream for her and rushing to find Charles lying motionless. When she asked Stallings what happened, Walker says he did not say much, only that Charles felt unresponsive. The teens rushed Charles to the hospital.
A nightmare that we can't wake up from.
Charles's parents, Christian West, who is not showing her face, and Cecil Walker, says they didn't know what happened until they got a call from hospital staff. The boy died from his injuries.
They just compared it to 70 to 80 mile an hour car crash with an unrestrained victim.
There's no way our daughter did that.
How Charles got his injuries is a mystery. Court documents allege Walker and Stallings struck Charles with or against a blunt object and that Charles was abused and tortured over several days. Walker says she never noticed her brother's injuries before his death.
Did you hurt your brother?
No, ma'am. I found a note in my phone that I didn't write of me saying that I had made my brother stand in the corner, even though I didn't make him stand in the corner.
Her parents standing by her alibi while hoping for justice for Charles, who they knew as Little Man.
Because of his heart, like he would give you anything. He just wanted to see you smile and be happy.
My brother was an amazing little kid, and he deserved a lot better than what happened.
Y'all listen to this.
Kara Walker says Stallings has hurt her physically and mentally in the past, but she did not report it to police. Stallings made his $1 million bond. His attorney says they are not commenting on this case. Walker is in the Harris County Jail on a $100,000 bond. Live in the studio, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
That's what you call crazy.
That's insane. Hold on. The crazier part is he's able to make $1 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
10% is 100,000. So somebody put up 100,000 for him to get out, and nobody
she's
can put
still
up
stuck in it.
10,000 for her.
They probably ain't got it, of
Well,
course.
I mean, I get that, but I get that. But what I'm saying also too is, it's a tough move that they both should be charged equally. I mean, I know she could have been coerced or whatever the case may be. You still let that happen to your little brother, even with it happening to you, like you being abused by him. Mm-hmm. That's why it's important. What is the scare tactic of not calling time? Like, call 911. Simple as that. If you find like you're in danger or something, call the police.
Thank you.
That's what they do. They come to help you, especially little kids and little white women. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, utilize that. Stop being scared. Call them motherfuckers. I mean, at least keep the people away from you as much as possible. It's
explicit language.
Right.
And allegedly.
For me to say this than actually be, you know what I'm saying, be a part of it and have it, you know what I'm saying? And I get all that, but you got to protect yourselves as much as possible. And I guess at that point, I don't know what else to say.
Well, I don't know what to say either. Look, Jason, I don't know what to say either. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. So, since I don't know what to say, we're going to move right along. We're going to move right along. My whole thing is that $1 million bond.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had 100,000 to get him out, I'm sure you had 10,000 to get her out too. And you like, nah, we only gonna take care of our peoples only.
We good. She all right.
Apparently, and she ain't.
That's why.
But I'm sure he gonna have to go back. He gonna have to go back. I'm sure, more than sure. Well, you know what, Jason? I can't even say that. Because money talks and bullshit walks, baby.
Look.
And he got that bread.
The right amount of money will keep a lot of people out of jail.
Exactly. And we all know that. Now, these folks right here, I don't know. This was so sad, Jason. I don't know if you heard about this or not. A lot of people have Ding Dong Ditch. Has been played for many years. Where you go ring somebody's doorbell and take off running. Well, somebody wasn't playing no games. Here we go.
There is more evidence that led to today's arrest. I sat down with Harris County DA Sean Tier. In our day, when I was growing up, you didn't get murdered for playing ding dong ditch.
Harris County District Attorney Sean Tier talking about the shooting that took the life of 11-year-old Julian Guzman. He says investigators put together pieces of evidence to make an arrest, in part based on an eyewitness, Julian's cousin, who was knocking on doors with him that night.
As it sits right now, he hasn't identified this defendant in anything other than types of clothing that he was wearing and where he came out of the backyard.
The suspect, Gonzalo Leon, was questioned the night of the shooting, but so far, he's not talking.
So that night he was questioned, didn't say what happened, how it happened, if he did anything.
Correct.
He's admitted to nothing.
Correct.
Tier says another crucial piece of evidence is Julian's cell phone. Investigators say he was recording when he knocked on the suspect's door and ran. Police say you can hear shots fired on the phone, and sadly, Julian gasping for air after he was hit.
Wow.
There is no way that that little boy was posing a threat to the defendant or anyone in his house, and he was running away, and he was on a public street. This is not a manslaughter. This isn't a stand your ground.
It's murder.
This is a murder.
Tonight, a memorial is growing for Julian Guzman on the street where he was shot. Friends and family have been leaving messages on a blue cross you see there in his honor. You'll find a link to his family GoFundMe on our website, khou.com.
That's wild.
Very. Again, that game has been played for many years.
And
go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you.
No, you're fine.
It's just like, yo, at the end of the day, all right, cool. It's an inconvenience because you got to get up and see who it is, and it ain't nobody. And at that point, you just got to let it be. You feel me? Like, after the first one, don't answer your door anymore because you know that they're not going to be there to look at it. Or have a Ring doorbell or something. Like, nothing is that serious in this world. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a ding-dong ditch. To shoot someone. Like, there's no threat being caused or posed at all. It's just you having a really bad temper.
Exactly. That's just like the black girl. What was her name? AJ. Her name was AJ. I remember that, and the neighbor was a white lady, and the neighbor was cussing at her kids every time the kids would be around playing. And so she decided to go over there. All she got the chance to do was beat on the door because she was mad. Let's call it what it is. She was pissed. But all she did was just beat on the door. To me, that's still not posing a threat. It's just, oh, she's knocking on my door hard. So if you scared, like Jason said, don't go to the door. Call 911 instantly if you're that afraid. This man wasn't afraid at all. Like, these kids took off running. He shot these kids this young man in the back while he was running. I hope they lock him up, and I hope they fry his ass
for a very long time.
Fry him for a very long time, and then send his ass to hell, so he could fry some more. That was crazy. Sad, so sad. All right, y'all. We got some more. Let me see if I can find it. It was one that I really wanted to show y'all. I forgot about Instagram. Suspect. Here it is right here. Maybe I could turn Instagram on right now. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try. Yeah, they took it all the way to the beginning. Okay. All right. So let me show y'all this video. Jason, I know you remember, and I know y'all out there watching remember too. Pastor Floyd. Pastor Floyd. Now, just in case, Jason, hold on, let me bring this down for a second. Just in case y'all don't remember Pastor Floyd, I will show y'all Pastor Floyd. Okay? We have an update, Jason. Yes, we have an update. I just happened to see it the other day. Let me go on my page so y'all can see it. One thing about it, Jason, I don't have to go far because I pinned it to the top of my page because this video had gotten the most views that I have ever had doing Peachy Time. And this video ended up getting over 3 million views. So I never took it down. It is pinned to my post. So I'm finna show y'all. And then after I show y'all, I'm gonna play the update. Hold on. Just trying to get started. This is Pastor Ricky Floyd. That's his name, Jason. That's his name. Pastor Ricky Floyd. So here it is right here. Explicit language, explicit language. Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Explicit language. I think I got this memorized.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch. You know what?
That was it. We're gonna play it one more time. I know y'all remember this story. Explicit language.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch. You know what?
All right. So that's that. Let me bring it down. And let's bring up what I say it was? The update. Yep, the update. Let me find it. This story right here, it went all type of ways. Like you had some people that was like, I think she need to be charged. Then you had some people was like, he was walking up to her like he was about to do something to her. She was trying to protect herself. And I think that's really what she felt, Jason. Like he was walking up to me. He was looking scary. I agree, 100%. Looked like he was about to knock her ass clean the fuck out. But somebody felt otherwise. Peep this out, y'all.
Indicted. A new charge for the woman accused of shooting and killing prominent Memphis pastor Ricky Floyd earlier this year. Good evening and thank you for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Samantha Marion now faces a second-degree murder charge following her indictment last week. WREG's April Thompson has reaction to the charge and what's next in the case.
Samantha Marion now facing a second-degree murder charge. This indictment showing a grand jury found Marion unlawfully and knowingly killed prominent Memphis pastor Ricky Floyd back in March outside Mama's Bar and Kitchen, where the two apparently got into an argument over religion. Pastor Earl Fisher was a friend of Pastor Floyd's.
So if this is a step in the direction of figuring out what exactly happened and what level of accountability and responsibility certain parties need to adhere to, then I would have to be here for that in the name of Ricky D. Floyd and all of those who love him.
WREG reached out to the Special District Attorney's Office in Nashville, now handling the case. They say Marion will next have another bond hearing on these new charges. Pastor Floyd was known for his community involvement and longtime work, especially in Frayser. But Marion's attorneys say something else happened that night. They sat down with WREG to show us a video recorded by Samantha Marion the night of the shooting. It shows Pastor Floyd approaching her as she tells him to back off.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the up. Back the up. Back the up.
Samantha Marion's attorneys say the video shows aggression on the part of Pastor Ricky Floyd, and they say Samantha Marion didn't know what he was going to do.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through 2 individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG reached out to the family of Pastor Floyd, but they declined to comment. Pastor Fisher hopes everyone moves away from the spin that Marion and Floyd knew each other. Her attorneys say they did not, and move toward the facts.
And giving us the concrete nature of who should be held accountable for what happened and to what degree they should be held accountable.
Reporting for your news leader in Memphis, April Thompson, WREG, News Channel 3.
In addition to second-degree murder, Samantha Marion also faces a charge of employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony and reckless endangerment with the deadly weapon.
I don't know too much about law. I don't know too much about nothing. But I feel like I feel like the charges that she's being charged with are all in, like, as long as everything is in order, she's gonna walk. Which, I mean, honestly, she should. She's protecting herself. Because as she states, and that's the point of stating what you state, and especially if you got it on video, I am backing up 3 times, meaning that I am no longer a threat to you as the aggressor. Like, I'm not showing you any aggression or anything of that nature. So I am literally in retreat, and I am not giving any reason for you to harm me. So that allows him to, make a decision. But if he keeps walking, not saying a word, Terminator style, he end up getting terminated. That's just
exactly.
Self-defense at this point.
I think the only reason why they're even indicting her on anything, and the reason why she got the orange outfit on, I think is because they had already mentioned, Jason, that he had knocked the phone out her hand. And then he got even more angrier after that. But as we can see, when he knocked the phone out her hand, we don't know what happened after that. If she would have shot him right then and there and we would have heard some bullet shots going off, I don't even think they would even brought her into the court.
It's surely, and I think that's the reason why, so they can kind of like piece together and see if it still is conclusive that she was still defending herself.
Exactly.
But you can tell it doesn't matter really what happened after the phone. If it shows that this phone is now being knocked out of that person's hands, it is her right to defend herself, and that's across all 52 states, that you defend yourself in whatever manner you need. And if it results in a loss of a life, then they have to go through these predicaments to make sure that was exactly what it was. And
exactly.
And I think that's why her charges changed, right? And the charges are one of those ones where it's like, okay, we can't, if we go with this one and we charge her with this one, it's going to be kind of hard to ever bring her back in. However, we can bring her back with these charges just to kind of like really find, you know what I'm saying, weave the needle and see if this is the right way. So exactly. I think it's gonna all be self-defense, and she's gonna walk away. And then it's also gonna be time served at the end of the day. I mean, she's been in there, she's been in jail since early this year. It's almost the end of the year.
Yeah. So I definitely want her to walk. I just think that's the only reason why she's in there, because they did mention that when he knocked the phone out of her hand, he supposedly had hit the young man, and all this is allegedly, y'all. Mm-hmm. But whoever was with her, he hit him. It was a guy, and Pastor Floyd hit him. Damn near knocked him out. I'm adding that part, y'all. But he did hit him. So I guess, like Jason said, they got to determine was it still a threat opposed to them. So I think it was. Like Jason said, she told him that she was finna back up. Told him to back up. So I'm sure he knew that they had something, a mouse tool on them. But this is one reason they always say, I don't know if you heard this, Jason, but I was always told as a young girl, who mom was, you might as well say damn near raised by a pastor, that you never have religious conversations. Do not sit there and try to battle somebody about a religion, because everybody have their own beliefs. Everybody got their own beliefs. So let's go ahead, y'all. We gonna pray for her. We're gonna pray for her. We're gonna pray for her. We're gonna pray for her. Cause I don't think none of us feels like she needs to be in there. None of us. So all right, y'all. We're gonna move right along. Jason the rapper was shot.
Well, yeah.
We don't know who he is, y'all.
Go figure.
We don't know who he is. He looked a little cray though. He looked a little cray. Y'all probably will see it in this clip. But another fallen rapper. I told y'all I laugh at everything. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Blame the thoughts that goes on in my head. Like on Inside Out. Okay. I love that movie. Shout out to Inside Out. Shout out to Inside Out, the cartoon. Yes, cartoon. Don't blame me. Blame my little friend that's in my head. Here we go. Jason, look at this boy head. He scared me.
Crime alert today as police now searching for the shooter who gunned down a man in Allllll Beach. And we've learned that victim was a local rapper. Local 10's Rashlo has the latest now from that scene.
We saw Allllll Beach police out here throughout the day investigating, trying to solve this case where a young man, 25 years old, had his life taken. According to witnesses, he was a rapper. We did look into his history. He has been arrested in the past. But police say this is very much an ongoing investigation. Allllll Beach police still on the scene Friday morning, searching for clues, going door to door, trying to solve a murder. Bullets flying Thursday night, and this guy says bullets hit his house. So last night, anoche, you hear, right? Bullet holes. You live here. Boom, boom, boom. He says, I took off and I hid in the bathroom because I heard way too many shots fired. It all happened on the 500 block of Northwest 6th Avenue. 25-year-old Brandon Wamley was transported to a nearby hospital. He passed away. A lot of bullets. Mucho.
Mucho balazo, se escuchó mucho rafagazo.
Witnesses say the victim is a rapper known as Wham Spin the Bin. We also checked, and it appears he does have a criminal history in Broward County with charges of cannabis possession, stalking, writing a threat to kill. Allllll Beach police say this was an isolated incident and that the victim and suspect were acquainted, but they also say the case remains very active and the investigation continues. In the meantime, neighbors reacting to what they saw Thursday evening.
You could say that it is scary because you're seeing police in the middle of the night. You're wondering what's going on, you know, and you can wonder what's going on in the neighborhood.
So as police continue their investigation, they want to stress they believe this was an isolated incident, that the victim actually knew the shooter in this case. If you have any information, pick up the phone and call Crime Stoppers. That number is 954-493-TIPS. In Allllll Beach, I'm Rosh.
If you know something, say something. You know, we don't care what he look like. He one of us. He's human.
Yes, well,
he's one of us.
Here's the thing. You got to read between the lines, right? Got to read between the lines, right? And his previous charges were for cannabis, and another one was for like writing something, right? That's lingo for he got onto to his rap, and he started rapping, and his raps were real, right? Because he probably really outside, hence why he got himself in trouble. And he said something on those tracks that led to another case. Like, oh, you did do that, huh? Didn't you? Yeah, that's what you're getting charged with that now. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, yes, he is human, and everybody makes mistakes, and everybody has a chance to, reevaluate life and do it differently. However, when you address yourself with the devil gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show you what's really real. And I think it's really time, like right now, is to show like young folks that like, yo, you don't have to do what you think your community needs you or wants you to do. Like, be a part of gangs or commit crimes all the time. You don't have to do that. There are legitimate ways for you to create and make money without doing any nefarious acts. I was been trying to use that word for a very long time, and there it is. Right? There's no reason to be acting.
Now's my time to shine.
That part. There's now not a time for you to do that at all. You feel me? Because everyone has a real choice. I'm gonna say this again now. Everyone has a choice. Yes, you can sometimes end up being a victim of circumstance because of where you live. All right, cool. But that does not mean you need to become what that environment is. You can make a choice. It just may be hard. It may take work to get out of it, man. My favorite quote, and it would be my all-time favorite quote, is like, you get better rewards climbing a mountain. You know what I'm saying? If you're climbing Mount Fuji, which a lot of people do, to climb it from the bottom to the top is so much of a greater reward. And let me just even do it for Atlanta people. Climbing Stone Mountain is such a reward when you take it from the bottom to the top. You might be tired, but once you get to the top, you get to look out on amongst what God created. Now, some people get dropped off at the top. Some people ride their bike. Some people can take a scooter. Some people might take a helicopter and get dropped off at the top. That doesn't change the view. You just learn to appreciate your view a lot more than the other person. You feel me? Because the work is so much better. So that's what I'm just trying to tell people. Like, get out of that mindset of that you have to kill, you have to steal, you have to sell. You don't have to do none of that, man. You can make money on the internet. It's pretty flipping easy. Pretty damn easy, man. You can make money on this good old Beyonce's internet pretty easily. Real easily if you want to really be technical. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
No, it's all right. But that's my soapbox. That's where I'm at.
I thought I heard something. Okay, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna play this little video. I hope y'all hear me good. I'm gonna play this video. Then I'm gonna play one more story. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more story. And then after I play that, we're gonna revisit this story that I'm finna show y'all now. And I'm gonna end the show with that video. So me and Jason, we're gonna say our goodbyes. But y'all are going to hear the full hearing of the young lady that killed her manager at McDonald's. Y'all know that was a big story. A big story. Mental health issues played a part. I followed this story and everything. Well, she just went to her hearing, and this just came out, y'all. I don't think nobody got this. I love Detroit. I love Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to the D, baby. We coming. We coming to the D. I can't tell you exactly when, but we coming to the D. We're going to do a Hearts in the Sky in Detroit, in Flint, and in Saginaw. We're going to make it a whole weekend thing. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in each city. So y'all better make sure y'all come out. I'm going to give y'all all the details real soon. All right, Jason, let's see what's going on with the McDonald crazy lady. Look like she still got the wig on. Let's see what's going on.
The woman accused of stabbing and killing her manager at a McDonald's in East Point was back in court today. Afeni Badu Muhammad is facing first-degree murder, accused of killing 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, a mother of 6. Noel Friel joins us live with the details. And Noel, criminal proceedings against Muhammad could be paused. That's because experts need to determine if she's competent to stand trial.
Yeah, that's right. Muhammad's attorney ordered her to undergo a mental competency evaluation to determine whether she'll be able to understand the charges against her and participate in her own defense. One of the charges she's now facing is for being a habitual offender. We've now uncovered that charge is tied to another stabbing case in another state where Muhammad pled guilty. Loved ones of Jennifer Harris will have to continue to wait for justice as Afeni Muhammad undergoes a mental competency evaluation to determine if she's competent to go to trial.
I knew she was being interviewed, spoken to the doctor. In regards to the time of the report, we leave it to the discretion on when we want to come back.
Muhammad's defense attorney, Joshua Jones, requested the exam. If she's found to be mentally unfit, the case will be put on pause.
Procedurally here in Michigan, when someone is determined to be incompetent, then they go seek services if the center or the doctor determines or believes that they are able to become competent. And so that's what would happen if the conclusion is that she is incompetent.
Muhammad is facing a first-degree murder charge, accused of stabbing Harris to death after an argument where Harris sent her home from work early, appearing to post rantings online about her 2 days before.
She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
And it's not the first stabbing case Muhammad has been charged in. Local 4 uncovered court documents from a case out of Virginia where she pled guilty to unlawful felony wounding in 2022 after an incident where she stabbed her boyfriend during an argument. According to a criminal complaint, she admitted to stabbing him, saying they had gotten into an altercation after her boyfriend learned she had spoken with a male friend about issues in their relationship. She was given a suspended sentence of 4 years, meaning she didn't have to serve any prison time so long as she met several conditions, including 1 year of state-supervised probation and abiding by a protective order. And we have the full details of that case over at clickondetroit.com. Muhammad's attorney expects to have the results of her competency exam in the next few weeks. Her next court date is scheduled for October 8th. Live in East Point, Noelle Friel, Local 4.
A case we know you'll be following closely. Noelle, thank you.
And so will I. And so will I. Who? She done stabbed somebody before. Basically, you might say got away with it. I don't know if y'all remember when I showed that, when I did my story on that show, that there was a man, it was a white man, that she said that was trying to have sex with her. And that she was living with the man. And I showed y'all all them videos and stuff. Well, after that show that I did, I think maybe a week or two later, they said that man came up missing. And then I think they said they found him dead. Allegedly. Allegedly, they found him dead. And the only reason why I'm saying allegedly, y'all, is because that was a while ago. And I can't exactly remember. But I remember hearing them saying, and this word on the street, that man was found dead, and they were trying to figure out if she actually did it. Jason, I hope you could give us an answer. The whole thing as far as being incompetent, she still has to do time though, right? Or she just have to do it somewhere else in the mental home, or like what?
So
what does all this mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am no person of the legal, scenario. I don't know much about anything when it comes to legality of things. So I'm gonna put that first and foremost. But I practice on common sense. Like, all right, well, if this happens, that happens. That's what I'm at. This is my common sense in action. You feel me? I know no legal standpoint at all. There's no legal justification for what I have. All right. So this is literally my common sense, right?
And I share the same common sense as Jason.
I've watched a lot of movies, and I feel like they put truth in a lot of movies to like just kind of put the wool over our eyes. But when you look at how the justice system works, especially even in movies most of the time, it's pretty on point. You feel me? She will have to still serve time, I think. Allegedly, let's say that too. What happens though is that she will be, instead of being served prison, a prison sentence, she may go to prison, but it may be for like the psychiatric ward type stuff. So knowing that, it's a way better kind of living than it would be if you were in prison, right? You will have, better stipulations instead of you being in prison with, random people. Now you're amongst people that are being tended to just a little bit more. It's not as hard, I would assume, of a sentence term for that. And plus they wouldn't it wouldn't be as long as your prison sentence. But however, if they start to see significant change, like you're getting better, then that could change to where you end up still going to prison. So it's a matter of a play. Like I don't go to jail, but I play crazy and live in this space, which is way better. In some cases, will be way better than you being in prison.
All right. I agree with Jason.
Now, I don't know though. Yeah, I ain't never been down these roads before. I ain't never really, you know what I'm saying?
He said he don't know for sure. He don't know for
So
sure.
Lay says she may have to serve time in a mental hospital
That's
or
what I was
psychiatric
thinking.
area in the prison. And again, that would still be a huge upgrade in comparison to you being in Gen Pop in a prison. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, y'all. So again, I will be playing the full hearing. It's not long at all, y'all. It's not long at all. So, but I'm still gonna play it, and that's gonna be at the end of the show. If y'all want to stick around and watch it, feel free to do so. But the show will end with that one. Okay. Lay has something else to say. Oh no, that was it. Okay. I don't know why I was showing one. All right, y'all. Y'all know I hate to have clips up here and don't do them all. Okay, that's first and foremost. Sometimes, especially being that I haven't done a show in a while, I get all these alerts of all this crime and stuff that's going on. So when I do get the chance to go and actually look at these clips, I start pulling so many because there's so much shit going on out here in the world. I pull too many sometimes, and I don't want to hold y'all for too long. But when there is a missing person, case, I always make sure that I could try to cover it. So with that being said, there is a missing person case. Later, if you're watching, well, yeah, I know you're watching. Can you please check this out to see if, because I didn't get a chance to check it today, to see if this young lady has been found or if her body has been found. This takes place in Maryland, and she's 19 years old. I can't think of her name right now. So they will say it on the video. We got 2 clips on this, y'all. 2 clips. One with the family talking. Never mind, later. Never mind. Y'all, we got the update already. Jason, it was just put out 3 hours ago. So let's go ahead and get started and start from the beginning. Wow. All right, y'all, here we go.
A Maryland family says their 19-year-old daughter left home a week ago and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Her parents say her car was found abandoned with her purse and other belongings still inside. News 4's Jessica Albert spoke with them earlier today and has what appears to be video of her from the morning after she went missing.
Dakara Thompson's parents just want her home.
It's been hard. It's been hard.
They say the 19-year-old went missing last Friday night after leaving her dad's house in Lanham.
It was a little after 10 p.m. She said, "Dad, I'll be back."
Dakara's father tried to contact her that night. He says she told him she was getting gas at this station near their home and would be back. But the next day, she didn't return. So they tracked her car, a white 2013 Ford Edge, and found that it was here, parked in front of a fire hydrant near the intersection of Jasmine Terrace and Riggs Road in Langley Park.
The police came to the scene. We did discover that all of her personal belongings were in her car, such as her purse, her credit card, her debit cards. She even had $60 cash.
Dakara's father gave News 4 this surveillance video allegedly taken from a home near where Dakara's SUV was found. He says it appears to show her walking away from the car around 1:30 a.m. Saturday morning, about 3 hours after she left her father's home in Lanham. Her parents say they haven't heard from or seen Dakara since. Her phone was not left in her car, and her parents say it's been disabled.
It's not like her at all. This is out of the norm for her. She's a introvert. She doesn't have an enormous amount, like a lot of friends that she hangs with or anything like that. And like we're really close.
Prince George's County Police tell us they are investigating but wouldn't share many details with us. Dakara's parents say they have no idea why she would come to this neighborhood. They're desperate to find her and want anyone who's seen her to call police.
We've been saturating the area, family and friends, with flyers. We've been knocking on doors, just everything to try to just get our daughter back home safely.
Dakara's parents are planning a prayer vigil for her here on Sunday at 5:30. In Prince George's County, Jessica Alpert, News 4.
All right, y'all. So let's go back. I want to pull that down. I'm gonna pull up another video. Let me see. This is her parents. We're gonna see what her parents have to say again. After that, we're gonna go into our update. As of 3 hours ago, I did find the update as of 3 hours.
There was just enough of a gap to peer down inside.
Sorry. This is what you call a mom boots on the ground.
Carmen Thompson had just walked through some brush when she noticed what appeared to be a metal trap door. It was chained shut, but there was just enough of a gap to peer down inside. Carmen has spent 10 days now searching for her daughter and thought the mill was a good place to look. So why here? Why are you looking here?
I'm exhausting any resource, anything that I can think of. I noticed this yesterday when I rode by to go to the location. I noticed it from my right view when I was riding by, and I made a note to come back and check here also this morning.
Despite several hours of searching along the stream bed, Carmen and Daniel Thompson came up with nothing new.
So just see if I can find any clues, any clothes, any indication of someone being here.
Dakara Thompson left her father's Lanham home Friday night, August 22nd, telling her dad she was heading to purchase some gas for her car. The two communicated briefly that night, with Dakara telling her dad she would be home soon. Dakara's father says he found her car parked right here in front of this fire hydrant, pointed in the wrong direction and right across from the Chillum Adelphi Volunteer Fire Station. Her mom told me today that Dakara was a new driver, and to her it appeared that she had just gotten out of the car and was going to return very quickly. Dakara's purse with credit cards and cash was still inside the vehicle, but her phone and key fob were gone. Her parents are still unsure, but think the person walking in this grainy video could be Dakara, walking in that neighborhood at around 1:30 Saturday morning, the 23rd.
I'm scared, but I'm still hopeful.
Carmen and Daniel Thompson said the Prince George's County Police are assisting in the search and asked that they not share certain details with the public.
So I guess they don't want to mess up an active investigation, but they are doing some stuff.
Dakara's phone may have been turned off in the hours after she vanished. It's a mystery her parents desperately want to solve. In Adelphi, Paul Wagner, News 4.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and check out this update. And then me and Jason is going to give our commentary on it. All right. Give me 1 second. Here it is right here. Right here. Again, 3 hours ago, y'all. This just hit the news 3 hours ago. So let me bring it on up. And of course, no, it's not good news. Here we go.
It's a heartbreaking update earlier today from Prince George's County Police. As you said, we have been following this missing persons investigation for about the last 12 days. Earlier this afternoon, they told us that about that body being found on Sunday afternoon in the Annapolis area of Anne Arundel County off of Route 50 East. And they say there are similar characteristics, but we are waiting for a confirmation. At this point, they're not saying that it was the body of this missing teen, but it is a possibility. Let's go ahead and show you that photo once again of Dakara Thompson. Now, she disappeared, as I said, 12 days ago now. Last seen leaving her father's home to get gas. That was over in the Lanham area of Prince George's. Her car found the next day in Langley Park. That's an area she is not known to go to. The surveillance video appears to show her walking away from her car about 3 hours after she left her dad's home. That was somewhere around 1:30 in the morning. Now, her purse, credit cards, and cash were left behind, but her phone was gone, and apparently it had been disabled. Now, here's what the police chief said about the body of a female that was found in that grassy area on Sunday.
On August the 31st, we were notified that Maryland State Police located a body. That body was located just off of Route 50 in Anne Arundel County. The characteristics were similar. We have not yet confirmed that this is the missing. I want to make that very clear. At this point, there has not been a confirmation, but the characteristics are similar, so we're exploring that.
The Maryland State Police say that that body was found of a female about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They were apparently dispatched to that area for a disabled vehicle. When they went to investigate, that's when they found the body in the grassy area. Now, they're saying that that vehicle didn't have anything to do with this investigation. That body was taken to the medical examiner's office in Baltimore. We are waiting for the findings of the autopsy for any kind of confirmation of that victim's identity. And at this point, they are calling it a death investigation. Back to you.
Let's hope the family gets some answers that they need very soon. Darcy Spencer, thank you.
Wow. So, what we thinking? What we thinking, y'all? What are we thinking? Could it be her?
Queen Me said it to the best though. It was this is scary.
Very
At the end of the day,
scary.
this is scary. Reason being is that I have children. At some point, they're going to embark on their own. And you do all that. She just simple thing is just I just went to go get gas real quick. You know what I mean? And now we're here, and I pray to God that it's not, but it's just too many things that are too close to say different.
Exactly. I'm trying to see if they have any. No. So when I find out, y'all gonna find out. So I'm definitely gonna keep up with this story. I will check in the morning, as well. When I get up, I'll check again tonight before I go to bed. But I will be checking. So my heart goes out to the family because I'm sure they are praying that it's not her either. But what could have happened? Like, cause she got out that car to go meet a boyfriend that the mom and them didn't know nothing about. Cause she had went to go get some weed. Like, what did she get out that car for?
But
So late at night.
I mean, it could be anything. You know, I don't think it's anything of those crazy scenarios or one offs. Or I think it's just been That's why it's important for people to pay attention to their surroundings, man.
Yes.
Like real facts, like real spill. It's really important for people to pay attention to their surroundings, so that way you don't become a victim. People are looking for people like this, like that just are in their own world, not necessarily looking to pay attention to anything, and boom, it happens because it happens quick, man. It happens real quick.
Very
quickly. I think.
Like she could have got out her car literally texting the person. Where are you at? I'm outside. Not paying attention to her surroundings. Which way do I turn? Do I go up the street? I'm by this fence, but you're study looking at your phone, not paying attention to your surroundings. That's number one. Number two, ladies, try not to be out so late by yourself. Okay? By yourself. Try to have people that you can go places with. Exactly. Queen Me said she don't even go to the gas station late at night. You said don't try not to. If you don't have to go nowhere, don't go. If it can wait till in the morning, let it wait till in the morning. Sex trafficking is big right now. Very big. They will snatch your ass up and they ain't gonna spit you out. You just in there. You just in there. So please be mindful, y'all. Please be mindful when you are out and about, ladies. And like I said, she could have easily got out that car. You know what I'm saying? Probably was meeting somebody that she found online on one of these little websites and stuff. And literally just got out the car. Okay, you told me to come around the back. I'm coming around the back right now. You know, could be texting, looking dead at the phone, and boom, somebody just could snatch you up. So they found her car. So she was found in a whole nother car. Is that what? Because a lady said she was found in the car. Oh, did they find her in the grass, Jason?
I don't know.
Is that what they said on the video? Marquay says something about that car that was called in disabled. Yes, so it was a car that was called in that was disabled. So that's why they were saying it's not a car that basically they have talked about. So they were saying it wasn't her car, which is what they had already told us. It was a whole nother car. They were giving them the lead about the body being there. Yep. So I don't think the body was in the car. I think they were saying that it was in a grassy area because that's what they kept saying. It was in a grassy area, but it must have been right there by that car that was disabled. So again, my heart goes out to this family.
Sure does.
Oh my gosh. And
Mine too.
you know, we just hope and pray that it's not her. But like they said, it ain't looking good. They ain't say it like that, but that's what they trying to say. It ain't looking too hot right now. So what I want y'all to do is watch my page tomorrow. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Those are the 3 pages that it will be on. Okay? So I'm gonna watch it. If it come up tonight, I'll post it tonight. So just make sure y'all keep watching my page. Hit that like button, y'all. We have 49K. Follow button. Hit the follow button. We are at 49,000 followers over here on Facebook. 49,000. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm so thankful. And I'm still upset that Party City closed.
Walmart guy probably got it.
It ain't nothing like Party City though. Ain't nothing like Party City. You know for sure. They got the balloons. if ain't nobody else got them, you know Party City got them. So, but nah, y'all, we gonna go ahead. We gonna get them 50K balloons. I'm for real this time, and we gonna celebrate when we get to 50K. So make sure y'all share with y'all friends, y'all family, everybody. Tell them to support PGT Time so we can get to that 50K. Well, Jason, we done came to the end of the show. But before we go, we gotta play our Wednesday night commercial. We done went through the whole show, did not play not one commercial. But when we come back, when we get done with the show, y'all, we are going to play the full hearing. It ain't even 4 minutes, but we're gonna play the full hearing of the young lady that's the McDonald's manager. Y'all know everybody was upset about her. Everybody. So that's what we're gonna play when we come back. Make sure y'all stick around because y'all definitely want to see this. And then our 2-week spotlight. I will play that on Friday. I gotta come up with a 2-week spotlight person. So and we got plenty of them. Don't even worry about it. We got plenty of them. Next Wednesday. We're trying to get it all in right now. Next Wednesday. Hey, Marquay. Miss Joyce, we see y'all in the building. Tamarcus, what's up, Tamarcus? Tamarcus is on the show with about his daughter that was murdered due to gun violence. Queen Me, we already said what's up to you, girl, but I just say it again because you know I love you. And so many more people out there watching. Belinda, hey, boo. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here. So, Jason, now's the time. Oh, before you say that, next Wednesday, we got a family, y'all. Got a family next Wednesday. When I tell you you don't want to watch it, baby, we going back to Saginaw, Michigan, Jason. And she was from Detroit. She was from the D. Now she in Saginaw. When I tell y'all it's the most heartbreaking story, domestic violence is real. And if you don't think it's real, baby, you gonna find out next Wednesday. Through the grace of God, she is truly a survivor. But what happened to her? Let's just say this. All because of domestic violence, her daddy was murdered, her mama was shot, and so was she. And now she is blind for the rest of her life. And this happened in 1997, if I'm not mistaken. And then the person that did it took his own life. So, y'all need to come back next Wednesday. Y'all can hear this story. It's sad. It is sad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? God kept her. God kept her here so that she would be able to spread the awareness to other women that is dealing with domestic violence. So please make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday. Cassandra Barney will be on Peachy Tea Time. All right, Jason, go ahead. Let them know about CTV Radio.
Oh man, ain't nothing to know about over there.
It is something to know about. Don't be doing it.
I ain't got
Don't do CTV Radio like that.
I honestly, right now at this moment, don't have nothing going on, man. I'm rebuilding. I took a a bit of a break. I was going through, you know what I'm saying, some stuff, so it allowed me to refocus and recalibrate. And maybe next week I'll have something to talk about. But as for now, we just end like this, man. Everybody continue to be your absolute best, because being empowered starts today. We live life, we love unconditionally, and we seek growth. When you do all three in your alpha state, so stay primal and get after it. Last but not least, protect your peace and drink water. Protect your peace and drink water. Like my big brother TJ will always say, whatever you do, make sure you do it big. God is absolutely abundantful. All you do is have to stay the course. He's already predestined everything for you. Stay the course and trust in him. You hear me? Because God loves you, so do I. Now.
And so do I. And God love me too, y'all. Oh, he loved me so much.
Yes, he does.
Jason, look, they say yes, he does. But y'all, this is the full hearing. We're gonna leave y'all on this note. I love you guys so much, Jason. You know I love you. You my brother for life, baby. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this ride on out. So if you want to talk to me after the show, just give me a call. But you can go ahead and come on down when I hit this play button and take us away. But don't do it right now. Wait till I take us away. But I love you guys. I try my best to see y'all on Friday. I got so much going on in my little world over here right now. Y'all just don't know. But I'm trying to figure out a way to balance my life right now. I have picked up a new journey. I'll say that. I've picked up a new journey. For those that have been watching the show, I have told y'all that one day I will be able to give a testimony. And baby, when I tell you that time has finally come, it has finally come. I just don't know when I'm gonna give y'all the testimony. I just don't know when I'm gonna give y'all the testimony. But I promise y'all, it's gonna be real, real soon. Okay, real soon. We got so much in the works till it's crazy. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. And make sure y'all check out this crazy heifer right here. I'm sorry I said it. Yes, I said it. Here we go, y'all. Love you guys. Full hearing.
Calling file number 25354FY, People versus Afani Badu Muhammad.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dale Vanderverde appearing on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, good afternoon. Josh Jones appearing on behalf of Ms. Muhammad.
Your name, please?
Alfani Badu Muhammad.
Your Honor, today is the date and time the court set for a review date after the defendant was referred for competency and culpability at the Forensic Center. Today, we still have not yet received the report. Mr. Jones spoke with her, and I believe she was interviewed just last week. So I think we would anticipate having that report within the next 2 to 3 weeks or so.
Your Honor, we leave it to the. That is correct. I knew she was being interviewed. I've spoken to the doctor. In regards to the time of the report, we leave it to the discretion on when we want to come back. But we're hoping that we do have the report soon. We just don't know exactly how long they're going to take to produce the report.
I agree with you. Not very speedy.
No, but I know it doesn't take overly long unless they're waiting on documents or records from other facilities. So
I don't know if it makes sense to go out 30 days. I know that's what you're requesting. We do that. We're looking at a PCC date for October 8th at 1 o'clock and preliminary examination. I'm going to set it for the 15th, but you'll probably need a full day, I'm assuming.
Correct, Your Honor.
For that, so we can pick a Friday date certain. Do you want to do that now?
I'd prefer to wait, Your Honor.
All right.
And that way we know we have the report, and if we're going to have a hearing before then, I think we'll know that at the PCC.
Correct, Your Honor. I mean, so if the court, I know the court likes tagging along the exam. If the court wants to continue to do that, I would just leave it on for the next week. If I have no objection to removing that date until we know for certain on what we're doing. And we can always call the court if we get the report a lot sooner than closer to the, farther away from the 8th than closer to.
The problem with that is our docket fills up. And if you call and you have it and you want to back into a date. So I want to give you a date that's
I just say that
a fair reflection of what you need. And you're asking for 30 days, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. And I just say that in the sense of if the court has room. We're flexible.
But as an officer of the court, you can report that they have interviewed her, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. The doctor indicated that she was going to be interviewed last week, and the client today has indicated that that did occur. So.
All right. Probable cause conference will be on October 8th at 1 p.m. I'm going to set an initial preliminary examination date for October 15th at 1 p.m. with the understanding that it's probably not going to go on that day. We're going to need to pick a full day, which I usually do my exams on Fridays. But at least by the 8th, we'll have an idea of what direction this is going and what we need to do.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right.
And I would agree with that.
Concludes this matter for today. Probable cause conference October 8th, 1 o'clock. Preliminary exam October 15th at 1 o'clock.
Very good. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge.